name is Rosa and welcome to my apartment tour here in Seoul. I live in Seocho. Specifically, I live in Gangnam Station, which is line number 9, but it's basically 10 minutes walking from Gangnam Station, which is line number 2. I didn't do it on purpose, honestly, but this is a very central area, a lot of companies around, and just for adults, let's say. If you are a student, wouldn't suggest you to live in Gangnam because what would be the reason for that? Probably want to live closer to your university because it would be easier to commute there every single day, right? And it wouldn't be annoying on the long run. But here, it's very convenient. I didn't know. Line number 9, it's a fucking good and expensive line, apparently, because it's well connected to other business areas like Yoido and whatever. Anyway, good to know. If this information can help you, that's good for you. To live here, I pay 92 won as my rent, which is $655. That would be 661 euros. That was a mouthful. I will not be breaking down any price here, but if you're curious about that, I already made a video here. So let's start the apartment tour, shall we? So for some reason, I always think that everyone knows about how apartments work in Korea or in Japan. But actually, I think I should start from the beginning, like literally from the door entrance. See this thing? This is like a locker. I don't know about other places in the world, but here everything is pretty much digital, which is good because so you don't risk to lose your keys. Yeah, the lights turns on automatically when you open the door or when you just detect a movement, because that's how automatic lights work, so nothing special here. As soon as you enter, you have the kitchen. I am aware that I am underexposed here, but it's the only way to show you this area. It's pretty dark for the camera, so bear with me. Honestly, this kitchen is nothing special. It's a kitchen. It's here. It works. It's just oops, sorry, excuse me. You are doing a great job. Easy to clean, that's what it is. I have 2 stoves here, then we have the washing machine, we have the sink. Actually, this is fun. The sink here, it's like I don't know, for me it's just funny. I guess it's for cleaning purpose, but I just use it when I have to boil water. I just go directly here, so it's less annoying. But yeah, it's fun. That is a fun part. This was supposed to be very pretty. It had salt in it, but I ran out of salt and I put my granola here. But now it's not cute anymore. Wood and white go well together. That's why it's here with the white tiles. Now it's not cute anymore, like it's not pretty. Kind of a bummer. I should have thought earlier about making this video when I still had salt. This kitchen is not customized, I guess. Like there is nothing personal in this kitchen besides my taste for the decors, let's say. Listen, when I moved here, I knew I wasn't going to stay for a long time, and by long time I mean over 2 years. So I didn't want to buy anything extra because I knew I was going to be very lazy selling that. Especially like, you know, there are very pretty things you can attach, like put on this wall, like even with stickers, but I don't really like seeing stuff around. It feels more cluttered, and since here it's very narrow, let me show you. I mean, it's okay, it's fine, like it's not narrow, but there is no window here, so the more thing I added to this place, the more stuffy everything here would have looked, in my opinion. So that's why there is nothing here. Moving on, we have the bathroom. If you watched my video before, you know how much I was really hoping for a good bathroom, and now I have it. This is perfect. This glass, at first I thought that it was going to do literally nothing. It's half and it's not connected to the wall. I just thought that the water would just splash everywhere, but this is not the case. It actually works. So I have a shower kind of separated from the rest of the toilet, which is exactly what I wanted. See, there is enough space, you would think, but if I have like this, you know, minding my own business, wait, you smell it? It's like a chair. You sit like this, your knees touch the glass, and it's kind of uncomfortable, but I mean, so far so good. Despite this accident, I don't really have any complaint about this bathroom. There's a lot of storage here. It's also a mirror, and then we have the actual mirror. Hello. As you can see, this bathroom is pretty lit. Even if it doesn't have a window, it's still very bright because it has two lights, one on this part and the other one on that shower part. I told you that that's a lot of storage, but it's kind of, see, to keep my towels and such, I put everything in there, in this box. I bought a plastic box there because the water was going everywhere anyway. Yeah, plastic is a good option for these toilets. Now, this is something that every Asian household has, and I'm not talking about the trash corner, shoes areas. Here you leave your shoes, you have your shoe closet where I keep not only my shoes but basically everything that it's too annoying for me to go back and forth in the house. So like my bag, some of my coats here, and I have this picnic mat that I usually keep here, and then I have my laundry detergent because it's close to the laundry washing machine. Oh, and for the bathroom, everyone has shower slippers. You basically take your shoes on and off all the time. This is the fridge, nothing special. The microwave, a random area that for some reason comes out. Honestly, I don't understand. And before someone tells me that this is a table, this is not the table. The table is one. This was my table before I had the chance to buy my actual table. Here is just storage, bottles. Basically everything that doesn't look good goes behind this, so I cannot see it. If I don't see it, I don't think about it, and my mind is clear. If we turn, we have the art part, kind of. At first, I didn't really want to try making anything, because if I start buying art, I keep buying art. And as everything else, it was gonna be a problem once I moved, because the papers, you know, I should have rolled the paper and cut them in a way that they wouldn't have any folding mark, or in a frame, which is even worse. But now, you know, things change. Well, it's not that I bought art, but I took pictures with my friends and my sister, and I started hanging them out here, and then people started to give me pieces of art. This is for my friend, that's why I have a picture with her here. It's a lower bowl. This is also for my friend. It's a letter, actually. The least I could do is hanging my friend's gift everywhere. This is a picture I bought at the museum. I actually have two other pictures because it's from an exhibition that was there, but I didn't see how I could mix and match the three of them, so for now I just kept this one here. It kind of follows a color pattern. I didn't even try, but I guess it just made more sense in my brain. We have green, red here, green and red here, and we have a pop of color here, black and white here, and these picture, it's not black and white, but it's not as colorful as the others. It looks good, and as long as you keep the big frame, small frame order, it's also nice to look at as a composition. You might have noticed that this house has kind of a color scheme. If you didn't notice, well, it's on purpose. I told you the kitchen is not very personalized, so I tried to make something with the accessories. We have these Muji towel, they are blue and red, and then we have the wooden thingy, and if you look here, you would see the same color. So that's what I tried to do here. I have two Muji pillowcases, and one is this one blue and the other one is red. Still matching, it's still giving vibes. This house came with the bed and the mattress. I had to buy pillows and the blanket, chairs, the actual table, mirror. It was partially furnished, which was the solution I was looking for. Now this bed has lights here that turns on. The only problem I have is that these street, it's not even the main road, it's fucking loud. I'm a light sleeper. I wake up for any noise. I'm a jumpy person. I remember when I was sleeping here for the first time, I was just minding my own business. I was just wide awake because I couldn't sleep. I usually sleep, especially in summer or when the weather is nice, with the windows open. Oh my god, people honking all the time, and there is nothing outside. There is no one in the street. I literally woke up because of someone honking at 3 a.m. I get up, I go to my window to see outside what the fuck is happening, and nothing is happening. Literally just two cars having an argument, apparently. I have some of my books here. I always buy secondhand, and I also read a lot on Kindle. Here we have my favorite books. Principles by Ray Dalio, The Millionaire Fast Lane, Atomic Habits, Think and Grow Rich, and Awaken the Giant Within. I bought it for literally $1. I paid like $2 for the shipping and $1 for the book. And then I was reading some reviews about that. They were kind of not controversial. Let's say it was just a turn off, so now I don't know what to do with the book. I'm probably still gonna read it, but it's not my priority. This is the closet. This is the only door that fully opens. Then we have these. It's not even a 90-degree corner, it's like a 60-degree. Has slightly more room. This is like 60, this would be like 70. And then we have this star of the show, which gets a 90. So that's another issue. You just have to understand how to make everything work. Like here, I don't put things I have to take out every day because it would bother me a lot more. We turn and you cannot see me, it's too bright. Wait, what about now? Okay, here we have one of the best corners of my house. My favorite corners are actually the bed, this part, and the desk slash table area. I'm really happy about how everything turned out, especially if I think what I had to do to buy my furniture, I would rather forget. The mirror, I feel like it's a decent size. Someone would arguably say that it's too big, but it's not too big for me. Why would I get a small full-length mirror? That's the only job it has to do. Where is the full-length part? This mirror is a good story, so I'm just gonna tell you now. I ordered a different color and then this arrived and I was like, oh no, it's gonna mess up all my palette scheme here. I ordered a brighter color because I thought it would be a nice contrast, but then this came and it's basically the same color as everything else. I was like, oh no, it's gonna blend in, it's not gonna stand out. Not true, it's perfect. I love it. I love my mirror. This is my phoenix, ladies and gentlemen. Her, look at her, she is thriving. We are living on the same wavelength. I'm in love with this monstera. I almost killed her because I bought it in December and it was -10 and I didn't know that plants can get cold shock. So yeah, basically this is the only leaf left from the winter time when I got her, but I kept her. I took care of her. I don't know why when I bought this plant I was feeling that her dying on me was just another sign of me doing everything wrong. So it was just no, she's gonna leave, because if she leaves it means that I leave, and she still doesn't have a name because I don't care about giving names to things. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people do. I'm not a lot of people. Something very cute, chairs here have socks. Listen, this is my chair. We're not talking about this TV here because if you know, you know. This is my beautiful chair. Oh my god, this is such a nice shot. I'm in between my favorite things. Anyway, I thrifted this chair. It was snowing and I went picking it up walking 40 minutes because I couldn't pay for a taxi. And it had socks, cute socks. They sold them at Daiso. I bought Chip and Dale socks. Look at that, adorable. I mean, have you ever seen something more pretty? It's funny because when I showed my mom that I had socks for my chair, she was like, can you buy socks for my chairs as well? And I got her apple-shaped ones and mushrooms. I feel like this was something worth mentioning, honestly. Let's move on to the desk area. Look at this house, look at the lights. I still have my blenders down here, but it's so bright and it was basically the selling point. Literally, here is where I do most of the stuff. So this is the table. Oh my god, the table is something I wish I could have thrifted, but I couldn't because at that time it was just a mess in terms of documents and things I could buy. In general, it was too hard for what it actually was. And actually, I didn't think I was gonna buy a table. This is a table, and I was sitting there for a while and then I decided to buy an actual table because you sit there, it's more narrow, there is not enough light for my standards. I don't know if it was winter, so that's why I felt like it wasn't bright enough. I really didn't like having dinner or lunch in a darker place, especially because from there I could see how much sunlight I would get here. So I was like, I might just buy a table since I see the potential, and that's what I did. So this is one of my favorite part of the house. This is the other favorite corner I have. I moved this table just like a sunflower. If the sun is there, I would move this table more here. The sun is on the other side, I would just move this table here and I will position my chair this way so I can people watch. I can look at the sunset because from this side you can see the sunset. Just pretty, it makes whatever I'm doing better. Last part, we have this little plant. This should be a fig plant which used to have a lot of leaves. For some reason all the leaves fell off except the top 3 one, which I don't understand. I'm kind of sad because I didn't do anything different, but I'm glad she didn't die. She's still thriving. I feel like every plant here has been through a lot, just like I have, and I don't know, that's a matching destiny we have. I feel like it's even prettier with only these 3 leaves, but knowing that she lost the rest of them, it's kind of making me sad. And then we have the door. This is something that every Korean apartment has. Usually people just put something to hide it, like I did the first time. I had the mirror here so I couldn't see it, and then they keep it as a storage. You see that? It's just a bunch of stuff. Usually it's where the boiler is. Down there I have my luggage, and It's something that I really can't shake off. I was on TikTok and they were like, if you want to manifest money, in our places have a money corner, and if you put money in the money corner, it's supposed to make you more abundant. Like whatever you put there, it's gonna grow. I was looking at my house and I was like, yeah, the left corner of my house is this corner where my plant is, so it's a good sign. Plant is still something that will grow, you know, it's still for abundance. And I thought, hold on, actually I have door here. Does this count as the corner of the house? Because if it does, and I guess affirmation here, affirmation, where is it? Here. I have affirmations everywhere, even on the fridge. So I just remember and stay focused. This is it. This is the house. I love the view. I took so many pictures of the view at any time of the day. And something else that I really like about this place is just the light. When the light touches everything that's surrounding, it's just beautiful. I mean, even now you can see, probably don't need to color correct anything unless it's too different from one shot to another, but it's just so beautiful. And this is everything I wanted. I've been pretty lucky with my houses. I mean, I'm not surprised because I was the one looking for them, but I mean, yeah, literally wake up every day and feel blessed. There is not a day where I don't look outside when I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, when I'm having breakfast. I just look outside and I'm like, thank you. Again, today is another day where I let everything sink in and I just appreciate what I was able to experience here. But this house is not perfect. First of all, I wanted this place because I thought this was going to be a place for me where I didn't feel the need to go out, which is the case, but not as often as I thought it would be. So feel less like I'm doing everything in the same space. I should get a house literally more than one room, or is big enough for me to build around, you know, different areas. Because now, as you can see here, it's like there is not enough space for me to build like a wall or something, a separation here. Even if I put the chair and the table here in this very corner, it doesn't feel like two different areas really. It just feels further, so less closer to the bed, which is always good because I feel like if I'm close to the bed, I somehow still feel sleepy or just slow. It's like I'm not changing my environment. I don't know if this house for you can be considered cozy, like homey, but I really do like it. Even if I don't have much stuff, just because that's my personality, I would still not add much. Even if I wouldn't stop myself from buying things, I would just hang more art on the walls, and honestly, that's it. I mean, there is not much space to work with. I really like the amount of space that now this place has. To make things more special, I bought this lamp. This is a sunset lamp. I specifically bought the one with, I don't remember, probably 18 color combination. I'm not very much a fan of the actual sunset color because I got the real sunset here, which is much prettier. But I really do like the purple and the green and the blue. It just makes me so happy. And it was like $10 and it's very portable. That was the major selling point. And yeah, that's it basically. Probably when I'll be leaving this place, I will just sell everything: the chair, table, and the mirror. Yeah, it's just 3 things. That's enough, I guess. Anyways, if I could give you some decoration tips, I would just say don't buy too much first. It's not because it's my taste. I'm just saying, before buying a lot of stuff, start with the basics. Because I was also thinking about buying another chair, and I bought another chair because my sister was coming here, but I bought a folding chair so I could hide that behind the door of shame. What else? Maybe if I get a big lamp, it's gonna look pretty. I mean, it is, but it's not necessarily. Even now, I bought the fig plant as a second plant after when I saw that that corner needed more green. With the palette scheme, you can see it's this oak wood and it's white, blue with some touches of red, generally missing some green because you can never go wrong with plants. I was thinking this is gonna be the perfect part for my plants, for my books, but in reality it's not practical because that part is close to the window, which means that in winter it gets wet and cold, so books, it's not a good thing. Plants would just die. I moved my plants from the window all the time during winter because it was too cold. Like here, it's even -20 degrees. And then I put some candles. Oh, I have to show you the candles. You can't really see them, but the shadow here is very pretty. No. These are my candles. They're very pretty. And during nighttime, it makes me just very happy to lit them and see how everything is just pretty. I love this place. As I was saying, I got candles here, so you too can start with the basic needs and then you can add up as you go. Keep in mind your color scheme because it's gonna make the difference and it's gonna make your place look more cohesive, and just like you put a lot of effort when in reality you were just keeping in mind 3 or 4 colors and playing around with them. Anyway, I hope you like it. See you in the next video. Bye!